Hey everybody, so I'm gonna try to sync this up right this time. This is ThePatrick. I made all the facts, game facts for Ryuu ga Gotoku 3. Actually, for all the Ryuu ga Gotoku games, and this one's Ryuu ga Gotoku 3. This is known as Yakuza 3 in America. I'm going to show you. Last time I made a video showing you. It was a lot longer than I thought it'd be. It's showing you how to get moves from the 3 masters. There's extra moves in this game, besides just building your guy up through experience points. And it's way better than it was in the other games, don't worry. In the other games, it was like, especially in Kenzan, you had to learn almost literally everything was a skill that you had to learn. There was nothing you learned from building. It was it, yeah, literally everything you had to learn, not by leveling up. Leveling up only made your meters get bigger, like it does in most games. But then, like, all your special attacks and, like, your status adjustments and everything, those were all done through learning them. And it was a pain in the ass. But anyway, I showed you how to meet these 3 extra masters who will teach you some extra stuff. And, what the heck? Get off that. Now what I'm going to show you is another big thing. This is the Revelations system. This was the 10K system. This was, brought over from Kenzan. There's actually a lot of stuff in this game that was, like, taken directly from Kenzan. And one of them is Revelations, the 10K system. And at first I heard that they were going to have that, and I thought, what the hell? Because, like, he does this weird thing in Kenzan where he, like, whips out this like, scroll and he paints. He'll paint, like, a picture, go like, hey, this is what I saw, and here's a picture of it, and this is what I think about it. But in this one, it actually made sense, because he has a cell phone. You can enter it by clicking the R3 button. Come on. And you can, like, look around. You have to, once you see something cool is happening, you start the event, and he'll take pictures of it as you press the buttons at the right times. And what? Why can't I move? And anyway, he'll take pictures of it. And this is Red Pants guy, right with this guy too. I love this dude. This friggin' super Yakuza right there. Is there anyone in the park? I like to make fun of the people around, but there's only like 10 character models, so there's not much. There's the Red Pants guy again. Oh no, it's the other one. It's the big fat Red Pants guy. It's like fat Spider-Man or something. I don't know. Anyway, see how, like, okay, you get a mail from Mac. You get all these mails from Mac going like, hey, check it out, Ryuu. And that's how you know that you can, like, do them, is once you get those mails. I'm obviously not in the story mode. You can be not in the story mode and do these, which is cool. You couldn't do that. I mean, you could in Kenzan, but since you started from scratch, anyway. Like, you can just, if you miss things, just come, don't worry about it. You can get it in a later chapter, or you can get it here in Premium Adventure mode. But see how this guy's, like, hitting on this chick over here, and you're like, what the hell? So if you look at him and see, it goes, wee, and, like, the circle will appear up there. It goes, hey, you can watch what happens. And so, you hit that, and it'll start an event. You hit the buttons. You actually have to go through this. Mac shows it to you in Chapter 4, so there's actually one I'm not going to do, because it's already done. It's in Chapter 4. It's with a woman on a moped. If you want to see that, the Chapter 4 video has it. I'll show you how to get all the other, 9 revelations, though. So here's the first one that will become available to you in Chapter 4. You look at the girl, and then it's like... Yeah, see? He's, like, gonna hit on her. And he sounds like Inami Joji, who you guys might know as the guy from like the Yataman series, the Time Bokan series. Is the guy with the nose. He was also in one of the Castlevania games. What do they call that one here? Symphony of the Night. But only in the Japanese version, so, Akumajo Dracula X Gekkano Nocturne was called, Gekkano Yasokyoku. Depending on how you read those kanji. And then, Anyway, he's sitting on her. This part's funny. I like when she's like, watch. Like the She-Hulk. It's like, whoa, dude. But, so, she throws that guy, and then she gets all scared and runs away. And I guess you're supposed to learn, like, whoa, when she was grabbed, then she did some, like, crazy reaction. And that'll teach him. He goes like, oh my god, I got this great idea now. And then see, he'll do this, and he'll blog about it. Because you'll know you did it right, because he'll go, Hinamita, at the beginning. And then it goes through this. If you mess up, run in and out of like a store or something. Just make the map respawn to, leaving the area and coming back won't do it, but if you leave, like, the room in the game's idea and come back, like, you just go, oh, screw it, and you just run to Stardust and come back out, she'll be okay then. And just do it again. It won't matter. That way you can actually mess up. Get away from me. I hate those stupid jerks. Anyway, so that's that one. And, now, once you get to Chapter 5, you'll get more emails. I think after you get through the chase battle with Mac, you get more emails from Mac, and one of them is like, hey, Curio, guess what? There's a guy in, like, the... Yeah, there's a guy over here, at the strip club. But this guy's kind of weird. You actually... I got emails on this too. People are like, what the hell? But it says in the fact, but it's still kind of like a little bit cryptic, so let me just explain. You have to go and actually view the show in the pub. And you actually have to view it until the pole dancing part starts. I think there's usually like 3 shows, and it's usually like the man look at me, he's like, oh, it's kind of bad seat. You can get like a good seat that's right in the middle, like right over there. And then like, oh, pole dancing is the very first one this time. So long as she's pole dancing, you can just quit. Hit select and then just quit. I know a lot of you guys are going like, oh man, why didn't you let that go, dude? Ah! But like, hey, come on, grow up a little bit there. Jesus Christ. It's like, what are you, 13 or something? I don't know. I just imagine Nagoshi sitting around like spending millions of hours of his time like making sure that stuff looked cool. Get away from me, freaking! What? It looks like that guy tried to punch me. Anyway, so there he is, and it's like, what the hell is this, man? But if you look up at him, then it'll start the thing. This one's pretty funny, actually. He's like, what the hell? And then, yeah, he's like, whoa, look at that. There's people. These are actually usually pretty funny. The Kenzan ones weren't really funny. They were more like, wow, look at that bird catching a snake, and, you know. It was like, real, look at this. That is all! I don't know. It's hard to understand. He's so loud. Look at those friggin', like, disgusting colored shoes, dude. Look at that disgust. And then he killed himself. Isn't it funny, folks? Doo doo doo. Oh, the drunkard killed himself. You know. Yeah, and he's like, oh, hey, did you know that legs like can hold things 3 times as strong as arms? So that's where he gets this cool idea. It kind of fits this outfit, actually. This move, the last one you could use when you were in red heat, you hit triangle to reverse when someone grappled you. This one, you just run up to them and hit triangle and you'll do this, but you have to be drunk. And the cool thing about that, though, is say you're trying to complete the thingamajig, right? What is that thing called? Oh man, what is that thing called? The completion list for the food and drink. Well, when you get drunk, the guys, you know, that cute chicken's kind of cute. When you get drunk, the thing will, the bartender will be like, "Whoa, dude, you're way too drunk." And normally that won't matter because when you're drunk, you just kind of get better attacks and stuff. But if you want to complete that list, you'll be like, "Damn, what the hell do I do?" And you can buy stuff that sobers you up, but it's only available in Ryukyu. I mean, in Okinawa. And it's a little expensive, and it's like it seems like a huge waste of time to keep doing that, running down there and getting it. What you can do is just use that attack. That attack will sober you up. It takes you down, I think, like about halfway down from maximum. And there's another attack that does that later, too, that you learn. And it's also learned by the Revelation, so you'll see. Both of those are, whenever I see that red pantsuit, I have to run over there and try to, like, smack into them. And, here we go. This one... You get the message from Mac, but if you don't have it and you're going like, why can't I do this? It's because you have to... She's a flasher or something. With pigtails, too. It's like, what? If you don't get the message from... If this guy's not here, see that guy in there going like, woohoo! If that guy's not there, then you didn't learn Komaki, the one attack from Komaki where his best student first shows up and teaches you how to roll after you evade. You have to learn that first. And then, like, when you come out of the thing, all of a sudden Mac will be like, hey, Kiryu, guess what?